All right, now that we've watched the videos, we're gonna fill out our graphic organizer. So does everybody's look like this? Are we all on the right page?
Yes.
All right. So it says lesson 1, moon and earth orbits. So under moon, there's 2 lines. There's a number 1 and a number 2, right?
Yes.
You all see that? For number 1, we're gonna write what the moon orbits. What planet does our moon orbit?
Earth.
Great job. So for number 1, we're gonna write orbits Earth.
Mars has 67 moons. Oh my god. I came out of here. Wait, I don't got a pencil.
You need a pencil?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Not bad. Orbit Earth. I don't even know about getting cold because my voice is.
Mm-hmm.
When you're done writing, if you look back at our data thing, you're going to see
Is there
we
anything?
have a moon. No, do we have a moon orbiting Earth?
Yeah.
It's up there. We didn't forget it.
There it is.
There it is.
Can I put this right that one? Or is this the next one?
We're gonna do that today as well.
Which one are we?
Stay focused.
Put it on the page after the graphic organizer.
This one? Moon and Earth's orbit?
Yes. Go ahead and start writing. Stone.
Me with that song. Orbit. Can you shut it?
Is everyone all set to go on to number 2?
No,
Okay, I heard a not yet, so I'll give another minute. But let's talk about it while Stone is writing. So the next fact we're gonna write for number 2 is how long it takes to go through
28 days.
Beautiful. It takes 28 days to go through 1 cycle of the phases of the moon. So for number 2, we'll write 28-day cycle.
I knew what you could say because I was memorizing what you were gonna say. Because once you speak, I can know the rest you're gonna say.
Oh, wow.
I have a bonus question for you guys.
Huh.
Back when we were learning about fall and Halloween, we learned about the blue moon.
Yeah. The Smurf.
Do you remember specifics about what the blue moon is? Let's get Stone and try.
It's a moon that helps the Smurfs get back to their
In the
land.
movie, yes. How about real life?
It brings fun and joy.
No. Well, yeah, maybe it will, but
It's
what's
blue.
the scientific meaning of the blue moon?
It comes out at harvest.
You're getting there. It's 2
Moon.
full moons in 1 month.
Oh.
2 in 1 month. Because if it's every 28 days, how many months are how many days in a month?
30.
30 or
31.
Yeah.
31. So if the moon changes every 28 days, if you get a full moon in the beginning of the month, there's a chance you could have it at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Does everyone have 1 and 2 written?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
now we have a part that says Earth, and there's numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2.
So for number 1, so we said the moon orbits the Earth. Do you guys remember what the video said? The Earth
Jupiter.
orbits? Wait, it's
Sun. Sun.
Good job, Manny. So for number 1, we'll write orbits the sun.
Is there anything? Miss
Durgan.
Durgan.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Start
Can
writing
I
again.
write
Number 1 here, orbits the sun.
I'll get orbits sun because we don't have.
Sure. Yeah, if you guys want to just write orbits sun instead of orbits the sun, that's fine too.
Because I don't have enough.
Yep, that's fine.
Let's get ready.
All done. Oh, I have. It's not about this actually.
Number 1.
That's not getting me in half.
Good thing you didn't get too far on it.
once I did.
This is your morning frequency.
All right, for number 2, we're gonna write how long it takes for the Earth to fully revolve. My hint is that it takes the same number of days as there is in 1 year. Do you guys know how many days there are in
I
1
do
year?
too. 360.
32.
Very close. 360, a little higher.
2.
Little
3.
higher.
304.
365. So for
I
number
was
2,
so close.
you had a really good guess.
My second guess was 364.
We're gonna write revolves in 365 days.
Can I put revolves 365 days?
Yeah, she's gonna be confused.
Sure. What that means is that's how long it takes for the Earth to make one lap around the sun. 365 days.
That's weird.
Mr. And I think I was the closest.
Well, yeah, you guessed 360. It was a very good guess.
No, because I knew it was
Numbers
6 something. Well, 16, 65, 80.
I'm not writing the numbers.
Is there something I can do to help you, Emma?
Here, the numbers. 9.
Write the number above it.
No. No.
You have to have the
I
numbers
think
before you don't have the correct
365,
answer.
no,
You
362.
write the numbers down on your phone. Stop being so miserable to everybody.
No, not
Did
right.
you guys know that as Earth is going in a circle around the sun,
Yeah.
the Earth itself is also
You don't know, I
spinning
didn't correct you when I'm sick.
simultaneously?
Yeah.
That's weed.
Yeah, it's like clockwise.
That's very.
So that is called rotation of the Earth. Do you guys know how long it takes for the Earth to rotate once?
Come on.
It's a very short amount of time.
28?
28 what?
28 days?
Less than that.
28
hours.
20 hours is close. How many hours are there in a day?
24 hours.
24
12.
hours. So you were very close when you
12
said
hours.
20 hours. So it only takes 1 day or 24 hours for the Earth to rotate once. So for number 3, we're gonna write rotates in 1 day.
I don't understand when I get sick, I get crazy.
She's being too mean. She doesn't need any more help.
Oh,
I get cranky when I get sick.
Okay, then
That's
just-
okay.
You can stay there and be crazy.
Just put your head down now.
Telling you, I can swear I would do it right now. I didn't have my voice like this. I would swear. And I mean
Miss
it.
Durgan,
Yes.
remember you taught me that we, for like low numbers, but if it's in the hundreds, we like write it down. No, we
That's another thing.
Oh,
it's
are you
giving
talking
me
about
numbers.
when we write
Right
a
there.
paragraph?
no look rotates in 1 day. You're supposed to put
O-N-E.
O-N-E.
That's true. That's when you're writing formally. But I wanted to shorten this for you guys, so because I know the lines are small.
Yeah, because I remember
These
that.
are just notes. They're not full sentences.
You're
So we
getting
can
me
do the numbers
confused.
real quick, yes.
I don't know which is which.
Or
Would you like me to
24
erase
hours.
1 and 2? Do you have 1 and 2 written? I can erase them so then you know
She
which
has
one you're
She
on.
has 1 and 2 written.
Okay, I'll erase 1 and 2.
Mr. Durgan.
What's up?
You are
Oh,
stupid.
or 20 hours.
No, we don't need to write that. That's extra writing. You should know that one day is 24 hours. If not, now you do.
I already knew that one day was 20.
All right.
Uh.
Would you need more time?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a question, Manny?
Stupid end. I'd rather read this.
Mr. Durgan, do you like how neat I'm trying to make it?
Yes, you're writing very neat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Lastly, for number
erase it.
4,
I'm about to just erase all this and say never mind.
we're going to write how many seasons we have on Earth. Raise your hand if you know how many seasons we have. Stone?
4.
Good job. So for number 4, we're going to write 4 seasons. Nice and short.
How do you spell 4? Like your number?
F-O-U-R.
Work with me, pencil.
So do you just want us to write the...
Yeah, you can do it like I did, but I think Manny wants to spell it out. That's why I spelled it for him.
I'm erasing this off, and I'm not gonna write it back. No, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, so you can put your head down then.
Don't wanna work with me? I won't work with you, fucking stupid pencil.
Emma, what can I do to help you? You just want to be left alone right now?
You and I have to go to a meeting in a couple
Yes.
minutes. So you
You
can be
want
ready
me
to
to
go to that?
flip to this page?
I tell you, I get cranky when I'm sick.
Are you
That's
two?
not answering
Are you
the
two done with number 4?
Yeah.
All right. Flip to your next page.
You have to
We're gonna draw in the phases of the moon, and then we're gonna make them with Oreos.
Well, let me.
So does yours look? Yes. Yep. So point to that thing in the middle.
It's Earth.
Earth. Yep. So because I'm not very good at drawing, this is gonna be my
Wait, we gotta
Earth.
go.
Okay. And now we have 8 circles around it.
I just have one question.
What's
Do you
that?
want us to
Well, the
put
pencil
our
would work with
today
me,
tab
I'd
right
already
here?
be done.
Yes. Put your today tab on the next page.
Get yours up together. Not the work together. I'm not trying to work together.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you some time.
Do you guys remember?
I ain't gonna get back because when I get cranky, I get
So
cranky.
your
when I'm
guys'
sick.
new moon is over here. So this
And
is
I
the
don't
first
stop.
one we're gonna start with. Okay. Yours is already labeled. I'm gonna label
You have
mine.
to learn how to-
Do you guys remember what the new moon looks
Oh,
like?
I
We
know,
said
I
it's
know.
barely
It's all dark.
visible.
I know.
It's all dark.
All dark. Good
Yeah.
job. So for the first one, you can take your pencil, or you can use a black colored pencil if you want to. Shade the whole thing in.
Miss Durgan, can you grab my coloring pen?
Yes.
I want to make all my work nice.
So right here, I have a flashcard of the new moon, which we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna make these flashcards. It says, the moon is between the sun and the earth. The sun shines on the back side of the moon. The side that faces earth is in the dark. So that's why for the new moon, we're fully shaded in.
That pencil won't work.
For the next one, now we're moving up. We're moving up, okay? Remember we said waxing is bigger and waning is smaller?
Yeah.
So right now, we have nothing that's light. So if we're gonna add a little bit of light, are we getting bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger.
True story. So are we waxing
Thank you.
or waning? Getting bigger.
Waxing.
Waxing, good. And we only have a little bit, so we are in the waxing crescent. Your guys' is already labeled. So you're gonna make a little
All right.
crescent.
And I missed a
Come
whole
on,
bunch.
can I color that?
You're gonna make a little crescent. And
Tell
that's
me I
gonna
didn't
be
miss
your light part, and everything to the left of it will be shaded in.
Did I miss anything?
Like this?
Because you pushed your desk away and you were doing it, so of course you missed some things.
Yep, now color all that in dark.
Call that.
It's gonna look like this.
Can't be no white.
Can I color this on yellow?
I would prefer you shade it first, and then if you have extra time, you can color it in yellow after, yes.
But
So the waxing crescent, the moon has moved in its orbit around the earth. Now the sun shines on a small part of the moon. We can see only a sliver of the moon. Does that sound about right? We only
Yeah.
see a little sliver?
Yeah.
Now from there, we're moving up.
Do you want to drink?
I'm not ready.
Okay.
Bye.
Done. That's the half. Done.
Now we're on to the first quarter. But we said right now we're waxing, so we're still getting bigger. So we have to add more light. So where are we drawing our line? For the first quarter,
Right
Manny.
here.
Yes, good. Right down the middle. And then you'll shade again on the left.
Then I cut it up.
I'll bring a couple things because it's gonna be boring again.
So here's what your first quarter moon will look like. The moon has moved around the first quarter of its orbit.
Yeah.
The sun lights half of the side facing us.
This on Durgan.
Yes.
Can I color this in yellow?
Yep, like
Can
I
you
said,
show me
once
the
you're
card
done,
again?
once you're done shading, you can color it in yellow.
Can you show me this?
Yes, I can.
And not that.
No. Use your other yellow. Okay, moving on. We're still getting bigger, right? We haven't gotten to a full moon yet. So now we're moving here. We're getting more and more.
One more time.
And we're waxing. Does anybody remember that word? Started with a G. We saw it in the video when it means that your moon looks like that. Very good, Manny.
What was
So
it?
your waxing gibbous is going to look like this. You're still waxing, you're still getting bigger, you're still adding more and more light.
Waxing gibbous, is that where it is?
Yes, waxing gibbous is next. I'll show you the card. The moon seems to be growing. 3/4 of the moon's surface is now lit.
Is that good?
Yes. Welcome back, Dom. So, Dom, what we're doing right now is we're filling out a graphic organizer about the phases of the moon. You can be excused from this part because you were at OT. When we're done with this, we're going to do our Oreo lab. I'm going to include you in on that, okay? So just wait patiently.
What is that?
I'll talk to you about it when we get there, okay? I haven't really even explained it to the other students yet.
Sure.
So while I finish up with Manny and Stone, can you just read, write, color, or draw something to keep you busy, please? All right, good job. So
I
now,
think I did the lab like Oreo before at my last school.
maybe. All right, so now we're over here to the full moon. So what does that mean if the moon is full?
It's all
Don't
yellow.
color it. It's all bright. So there's nothing to color. Good job. So now, all right, we waxed. We waxed from a new moon to a full moon, so now we got a what?
Wing.
Wane. Good job, Stone. So now we're gonna wane, but only a little bit. So it's gonna be a little bit dark, but now the side closest to Earth is what's gonna be dark. So we're waning, and it looks like a crescent, but it's not. We're waning gibbous.
Can I use my marker for the full moon?
Sure.
Wait, do I just color it all in?
Yes. So waning gibbous looks like this. This is what yours will look like. The moon seems to be getting smaller. 3/4 of the moon's surface is now lit.
So we're here.
Yes.
Let me guess. We put a line down.
Down Down the middle. Yes, very good. Your next one, your line is down the middle. But which side are we shading? Towards
This
the earth
side.
or away from it?
This side.
Towards the
Wait.
earth. Good.
Waning. Is that waning gibbous?
This one or this one?
The one next. That one's waning gibbous?
This is waning gibbous, yes.
Wait.
And then this one is, it's called third quarter. So we had our first quarter, now we have our
Durgan.
third quarter. What?
Did you erase the moon?
What?
Did you erase the...
Oh, I drew too many, didn't I?
No, I think you draw too less. Then the third...
No, I drew too many. I drew too many based on your guys' diagram. I drew too many. Does everybody have all of this done?
Yeah, but is that the last third quarter?
Yes, that's the third quarter.
Oh. Wait, that?
Yep.
Miss Durgan, I catched that there.
This part.
Am I right?
Yep, good job.
Okay, now do we go like
So now we're
This?
still what? We're still, good job,
Wait.
Stone, yep.
Brandon Preston?
Yes, can you show me, Manny, with your pencil where you think we have to draw it?
I already know how to draw it.
Very good. So now it's gonna look like this. And all of this part is gonna be shaded in for your waning crescent. I'll come around with the flashcard. The amount of lighted moon that can be seen is getting smaller. In a few days, there will be another new moon. We can only see a sliver of the moon. So now look, on our chart, your guys' looks a lot nicer than mine. From here, we go to a new moon. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
It really does. Do you see how it's a cycle?
Uh-huh.
And how many days does this cycle take?
300 hours. I know. 360.
You gotta combine. Combine your answers. So it's 28 and then not hours, but
days.
days. Yep. This cycle takes about 28 days. All right, when you're done with that, go ahead and close your interactive notebooks.
And teacher helper will collect them.
Nope, nope, nope. I can do it. I don't want you walking in front of the camera, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come around with your Oreos and paper towels to put on your desk. So Dominic, whatever you have out, can you please put it away so you can join us for this part of the lab? Thank you. So if you have some Oreos in here, and we're learning about the moon phases.
I know.
Are we gonna eat that?
When we're done, yes. What do you think you guys are doing with
Making
these
the
Oreos?
moon.
Making the moon phases. That's right. Yep.
Is there 8 of these?
Yes.
So
So go ahead and empty them out. I should have kept my diagram up there, but that's okay, so that you guys can see. But, so, we're gonna start with our new moon. So the reason I gave you 2 paper towels is that you're gonna have to peel off some cream at some point, so you have somewhere to put the cream. So go ahead and take an Oreo, twist it open.
Wait, what?
You're gonna take an Oreo, twist it open so you have 2 sides. Now, the new moon is completely what?
Dark.
Dark. So you gotta peel off that cream.
Can we eat it?
At the end, not right now.
No, I already ate some of the cream.
Oh, okay. Can you put your mask up though? Thank you. We're gonna eat them at the end, okay? So this is what your new moon should look like.
But it's getting all over our fingers.
That's okay. Sometimes you gotta get a little messy in science, huh?
Yep.
Great job. And that's why you have 2 paper towels. You can wipe your hands with one.
Look at it.
Very good. You guys are doing great. All right. From there we have our waxing crescent. So for this one, take your Oreo, pop it open. You're gonna have a little bit of white in the form of a crescent, which yeah, so use the side that has more and try and form the best you can a crescent. So you're gonna have a little bit of white and a lot of dark because when it's the waxing crescent, only a little bit of light. I'm gonna come around with mine to show you, okay? Like this. Good job, Dom. Can I see yours? You're working on it? Good. Here you go, Manny. It's okay. You can use the other paper towel to wipe your hands off. We're getting a little messy, huh? That's okay.
I don't like to feel the cream when I take it off.
Me either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Go ahead and
why
use
we
your
have
other
them
paper towel to wipe off your fingers between each one. All right, moving on to first quarter. Go ahead and take your Oreo, peel it open.
One open.
Yep. And now we have to make it half. Half of it is going to be the cream, half of it is going to be the cookie because for our first quarter, half of our moon is lit up.
Just like this.
Yep, good job. Good job. Good job. You're doing great.
Thank you.
That one was pretty easy, huh?
Yeah.
Now we're going on to our waxing gibbous. So again, we're getting bigger and bigger. So there's going to be a lot of cream.
Another one.
Mine kind of opened just like it somehow. So there's going to be a crescent form of the cookie.
Wait, do I have to open this one?
Yes.
Like this?
So there's going to be a crescent form on the cookie, and then the cream will be mostly light. Yes.
Like this.
Yep. The other way, like that one. A crescent form of the cookie, and then the cream will be mostly full. Good.
Durgan, mine also opened.
Yeah.
Full moon, then the blue moon.
Oh, good job, Manny. So the full moon is next. So the full
Just like
moon,
this.
the full moon is very what?
Big and bright.
Bright.
So keep it like this.
So the whole inside of your cookie is going to be white. We don't have to remove any cream. Show me your full moons.
Here, look it. This is
Number
Earth.
stop.
Good. Let me see. No, that's okay. That's because that's the way your cookie opened. That's not your fault. But if you want to, you can take the cream from that side and put it over there just to represent your
This
full moon.
Durgan, look, it's the Earth and it's the moon.
Oh, nice. Full moon. Good job.
Yeah, doing more, right?
I like the cream too
Yep.
much.
So now we just waxed. Now we got a what?
Short and
Wane. Good job. So we're still going to have a lot of light, but we're getting a little smaller.
Like this.
So you're going to have a crescent, a little bit of black crescent, and then a lot of white cream for your waning gibbous.
Let me find out.
Good job.
Like this.
There you go.
Got two more and then we can eat stuff.
This one.
Good.
Raise your hand if you have 2 Oreos left.
All right. So now we're getting smaller again, right?
Yep.
So we just had a crescent. Now we got to have a quarter. Well, it looks like half, yes, but it's called the waning quarter or the third quarter.
Like this.
A little bit more.